Hi, my name is Tom Hagen. I'm a partner at Rosengren Kohlmeyer. On today's video, what we're going to be talking about is domestic abuse. A domestic abuse case is similar to an assault case, but with an added or enhanceable factor. The additional factor in this case is that it has to be violence against a family or household member. First, let's look at what an assault is. An assault is putting somebody in fear or actual causing bodily harm. For a domestic assault, then, the assault has to be against a family or household member. For the definition of the Minnesota statutes, a family or household member is a spouse or a former spouse, a parent, a child, somebody you resided with or currently living with, an individual you have a child in common with, somebody you're involved in a romantic or sexual relationship currently or in the past. In a domestic violence case, the victim commonly recants or states that what happened that evening was blown out of proportion. The concern about this is once the police make a report, it goes to the prosecutor's office and the victim does not have much control what happens. The only time the victim has a say is at the time of sentencing when they can make a victim witness statement. The other concern about domestic abuse cases is in the actual initial first appearance. At the first appearance, a DANCO order, or domestic abuse no contact order, is typically filed. A DANCO order allows the prosecutor to add an additional charge if the parties have contact. A lesser concern is a no-contact order, which is essentially the same as a DANCO, but does not have that additional charge. Typically, if that is violated, at that point, conditions of release are violated. Before making a decision on a domestic abuse case, one of the things you have to have in mind is that the domestic abuse is a crime of violence and has collateral consequences. Collateral consequences are the unforeseen results of a conviction. Most people, when they decide to plead guilty, are not only concerned about jail time, fine, or probation. While those are all very important, collateral consequences have more lifetime issues, such as the right not to own any firearms, license loss if you're a healthcare provider, or any other license losses going forward. The factor in domestic abuse cases is that they are an enhanceable crime, meaning if you're convicted with another domestic abuse or assault crime in the future, it could go from a misdemeanor to a gross misdemeanor to a felony. If you're charged with a domestic violence case, call the attorneys at Rosengren Kohlmeyer, 507-625-5000.